Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Houston Cougars and the TCU Horned Frogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey guys, catching up with Coach Dykes before the game. One of the things Coach talked to me about was just the importance of getting their quarterback going. This transfer quarterback has been everything they needed and more. They are so grateful they picked him up in the portal. And now today, he is close to going over 3,000 yards for the season. They feel confident with the script. They meet every Friday night to see exactly what plays the quarterback likes. So they are confident they'll get him that mark early in the game. I'll keep you posted to how that looks down here on the field. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Bringing it out. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Horned Frogs offense will take the field first. And we get our first look at Dylan Edwards. This guy's one of the best running backs in all of college football, and he'll get the rock in this one.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
That is the perfect start for a defense that has really struggled against the pass this season. They're in the bottom portion, okay? Have struggled, but opening drive, making a statement. Maybe this creates some momentum. Maybe this turns the tide for this defense.
Running inside, it's Turner.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Running into the open space. They'll make the stop, but the chains will move. It's a first down for Houston. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Using his legs, it's Turner. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking for the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Under fire. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. All right, guys, let's think a little bit about big picture TCU. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder. Haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports when you get paid a...
Here's a little room there.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
On the move, it's Edwards. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Play fake Lagway. Here comes the heat. Gets it to the back. Quick step and go. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Throwing, Lagway. This time on target. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down.
And, man, what great effort. You could tell he was fighting, scratching, breaking tackles. The problem is when you give all those second efforts and you got all those guys holding you up, slowing you down, now that football becomes vulnerable. You can punch it out. Defense punches the football out, lands on top of it. Nice momentum swing for this defense.
Hand off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Hauls it in at the 25. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week.
Maybe some room here. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up. Lagway. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback keep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it again on the option. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on second and goal. Makes the grab. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on third and goal. From the gun on third down, Lagway. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. Good, right down the boulevard. And the 3 ball gives us a tie.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Cougars can really attack on this second and short. The run inside. It's Butler. Finding some room. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking to scramble. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Houston will be forced to punt. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Motion from the wideout. Flagway on the play action. Under fire. Finds his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards. Tackled there by the defense.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
Breaks the tackle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Flagway to throw for it on 4th. He's got it. First down and more. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
And I love the location of that throw. 4th down on the slant. He puts it out in front of his target so that when he catches it, he can advance and get north to pick up more yards.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Flagway wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Quarterback on the keeper. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Sellers. Can't get him to the ground. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Keeps it on the option. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. St. Clair fires to the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
How about that athleticism by the tight end, stretching out and diving to haul that pass in. Great play.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tavian on the play action. Finds his man. It's Thomas. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Cougars line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. It would have been a 54-yarder if they'd tried the field goal. Instead, they'll try to convert on 4th and short. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Going to the run, it's Turner. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Throwing St. Clair. He's got it down the middle. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking for a man, it's St. Clair. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, 3rd and short, the offense dials up the screen, expecting the pass rush to come upfield man-to-man, but it just simply does not work. Defense stays home, and they force the incompletion.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Rush is on him, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play, you line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point splits the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Running inside, it's Edwards. Looking for room at the 40. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, TCU! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Just hand it to him and let him do the work, man. Over 100 yards on the first half. That big, explosive play. That will do it. That will get you almost there. When you can hand it off to a guy like this and he can take it the distance, it makes play calling for an offensive guy. It's so much fun. It's easy. Hand it to him, he gone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finishing touch, courtesy of that 75-yard run to the end zone. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Got a man. It's Young. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. The run inside. It's Butler. Could be an alley. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Tavian St. Clair. They'll run the screen. Breaks into the open. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Takes a handoff. It's Turner. Quick spin on the run. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Quick completion to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun to give to the back. Touchdown, Cougars! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Horned Frogs in the hurry-up.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right. makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway finds the tight end. At the 45 on its way. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. St. Clair. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
And he'll be brought down.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
Now facing a third and long. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Got the quick pass. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Some misdirection with the counter. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Cougars back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Leaves it with the back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sanford. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's a heat. And they got it. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome into the Week 13 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. So many seasons on the line. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the home squad engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside Amon G. Carter Stadium. We've been treated to one special performance on the ground from both teams, gouging the opposing defenses for big chunks of yardage. Why throw it when you've got rushing attacks like these? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Hey guys, the Cougars head coach told me coming out of the locker room, they have to start the third quarter with a sense of urgency. On the road, backs against the wall with a hostile crowd. He said, we got to have more intensity. They did a good job in the first half, but this game is close, and they understand all of the playoff implications. They've got to be the best version of themselves here to start this third.
Holly, thank you.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
St. Clair from the gun on third down. Got his man to the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And you got man-to-man coverage, you're running that curl route, that ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route, he's going to be right there, but he does a great job securing the catch, getting the first down.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Turner. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
They go play action with St. Clair. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could...
Snags it, and he's open. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. Throwing St. Clair. Grabbed over the middle. It's Drake.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The run inside. It's Turner. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a 1st down. And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Houston has it with a 1st and goal. Tavian St. Clair. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Trying to find the end zone. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
3rd and goal, where the strong come through. They're going to run it. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you've got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Ezukama. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. Their first possession of this 3rd quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. They go play action with Lagway. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Edwards. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll stop play here for a moment to have a look at this injured Horned Frog. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. And the Horned Frogs will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Pulls it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
When you're in zone coverage and it's third down, man, it's eyes on the quarterback, break as soon as the hand separates from the football. You see the slant coming in behind. Nice job making your presence felt. They want to throw those, they need to pay for them. Be physical, make sure he doesn't catch that football.
Punt is on its way. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll stop play here for a moment to have a look at this injured Horned Frog. You hate to see an injury any time. Holly's going to keep an eye on that and get us up to date on what the situation is. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. St. Clair moves away as he feels pressure. He's going to take off. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Blasted as he lets it go. The sure hands, it's Martin. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now on the move. Makes it past the marker. Might have a chance. Touchdown, Cougars! Once he got some room, it was over.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Throwing St. Clair. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
And he's going to bring it out. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Horned Frogs come to the line after the big connection and going back to work.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Play fake Lagway. Got his man out of the backfield. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun on 3rd down, Lagway fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
When you got the ball on their side of the field on 4th and 1, you are absolutely going to go for it and be aggressive. Am I right?
You are right. You know, some may say the quarterback talked the coach into it, but the quarterback's decision is on 3rd down. If he doesn't get it, 4th down is up to the coach.
And listen, every player wants to go for it. The coach always makes the decision. The players always will.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Right on target this time. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Lagway from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He'll keep it himself. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'll stop play here for a moment to have a look at this injured Horned Frog. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Got his man on the right. Could not make his way to the corner. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Stop! Nothing! Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. Dar forced to settle for 3.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Tavian St. Clair. Here's the pressure. Gets rid of it. Snagged out of the air. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Sellers. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's St. Clair. Unloads to the right. He makes a catch. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. St. Clair. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Horned Frogs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Lagway will try to get it from the gun on 3rd down. Bust through behind his pad. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Here's Lagway to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. 4th down, Lagway. He wants to go deep. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. How in the world could they let that happen, and how in the world did they pull it off? That was 4th and a mile, and they got it.
I mean, what a clutch play by this offense. Listen, understanding, a small throw's not going to get it done. A deep ball down the field, give yourself a chance to make a play, and by gosh, they do it.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. There's 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter. They become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. Lagway on the play action. Got his man on the outside. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Horned Frogs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Throwing, Lagway. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Unloads quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Third down from the gun, DJ Lagway. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Not a big surprise the offense is willing to let this guy do something. I mean, we've seen him make plays in this game with his legs. He already has a rushing touchdown. But give the defense credit here in the red zone, getting to him and bringing him to the ground. He's one of the fastest quarterbacks in all of college football. That's not an easy thing to do, so chalk that one up for the defense.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. And he got it! And they're back within a score here in the fourth. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. The run inside. It's Sanford. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. That's caught. It's Martin. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground.
Maybe a crease.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. TCU calls its second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Tavian St. Clair fires to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Young. Timeout taken by the Horned Frogs. That's their final one. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. And the Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sellers. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston first down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game, running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. That's just inexcusable. A delay of game penalty there, and now it is 2nd and a mile and a half. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment.